morning, friends. It's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living. Misha Mays just caught the bus. It's chilly out today. Oh, there's Anna and Elliot walking over there. I'm gonna go get the bird seed and stuff while I got my gear on and feed them, and then I'll go wake up the big kids. Alright, I just came in. I woke the big kids up, and Randall's there first thing. He was watching me sprinkle the stuff. Alright, children. I love you so much. Alright, for goodness sakes. Oh. A lot of those are broken shells from this morning, and the peanuts and stuff are gone, so that might just be all empty shells. Lots of footprints over there. My face is all shiny because I put cream on and stuff, but Maziah's going on a field trip today. Manly could go, but she might not go because she has a test today. She's neither here nor there about it, so we'll see. But when she gets back, she'll walk to Papa's house. Maziah, I'm talking, and then we'll just pick her up there. Ooh, alright guys, yeah, my face is all shiny and it's red because I just came in from the cold. And anyways, I'm gonna cook up some pork chops. I got 2 packs here. My husband got them. We're still a couple days out before they need to be cooked, but I'm going to cook them. This pack was $6.56, and it's $4.39 a kg. And this one was $6.42. There's probably about 4 chops in here each, so I'll do 8. I might do those TV dinners, which all it is cooking supper early, putting it on a plate. So all I got to do is microwave it, and it's done. I think I got potatoes. I don't want to do it, but I'll do it. Some potatoes and vegetables and pork. And that will be that. I got the washing machine going. The dishwasher is just about loaded. Ooh, I wonder if this will all fit in here. That bottom one's real big. I don't know. Maybe? I don't want to have to do a 3rd pan if I can help it. I just have some oil in there. It has 2 on it. And one last big one. There we go. All right. I'm going to turn it right on pretty high right off the bat, just so it starts to warm up quicker. Violet and Boris are eating their breakfast right now. Get rid of this. I'll just put a bit of salt. There's not much left in this. Salt and pepper. Ugh, that came out in a chunk there. Before I add, sometimes I just use salt and pepper, honestly. That's good on pork. But if I'm going to add onion and garlic powder, I wait till it's partially cooked, because if I put that on right at the beginning and try to fry that, the seasoning cooks and the meat doesn't, and it gets brown and it just gets chunky, and I'm just like, I'm not doing all that. So I'll add some other spices after if I want to. This is just pepper. And then we'll just peel up a pot of potatoes and cook those. I'm sure I have a canned vegetable, or if I have carrots or something, I can do that and then just load it up on the plates And they can easily just warm it up when they get here. And there's enough pork for everybody. There's 6 of us in the house. There'll be a couple of extras. And we'll be good. I do have a bag of leftover cooked rice in the fridge. We don't eat the other 2 pork chops, which they'll probably be eaten. But if they're not, I can use those leftover pork chops to make pork fried rice tomorrow. But we'll see. No, sir. Was that a good breakfast? Did you eat it all? Let me see. Yes, you did. Every last little bit. I'll wash your bowl in a minute. Violet's still eating. He eats his stuff, like, super fast. Whereas Violet takes her sweet arse time. So. But he's good. He won't go try to get her food. Hey! He will go get it if she walks away and leaves it. Which sometimes she does. Like, she doesn't generally eat all of her meal. So I don't give her quite as much because it's just, he'll end up eating it, which isn't a big deal. I don't mind. They're active dogs and he's not morbidly obese or anything like that. I don't think I've ever seen a, you know how you can overfeed dogs. Some dogs just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. Boris is kind of like that. Well, especially if somebody's eating, he wants it. But he doesn't get the opportunity to eat that much, so much that he's like an overweight dog. I know a lot of dogs and cats can easily get overweight. And that'd be hard because I just love feeding them. But, you know. Anyways, I don't think I've ever seen one of those extremely overweight poodles. I'm sure there are some, but I haven't seen one. Well, this one seems to be cooking faster than this one. Usually it's this one faster than that one, but whatever. So, I'll get the, let me see if I have potatoes. I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. Good. What do you think of them apples? Boris. My husband made home fries the other day with ribs. So, I have this in another bag. 10-pound bag. So, we're good. I'll do those up after this. It's 8:53 in the morning, so I'm hoping to have supper all done by like 11 at the latest. Because by the time I peel potatoes and they cook, you know what I mean, and I whip them up, and then I plate everything, you know. Then after it's all done, my laundry will be done. I'm going to turn the dishwasher on after I'm done cooking the meat because I can put these in there. And that'll be done. So, yeah, not too bad. I do have another load of laundry to do. Mally and Maziah's clothes. I can fit them all in one load, so. But right now it's Misha, Maze, and some towels and, you know, things like that. I use different soap for them. I just don't want it sticking to the pan. So, I'll flip him over in a minute and do the other side. He's right here beside me. Yeah. Must be my washing machine. I'm going to season the other side too. Pork doesn't take very long to cook. But these have bones in it, so it will take a little longer than if I was cooking up pork bone. Come on. I gotta put some more salt in this. Sea salt. I just want to make sure that that's not too chunky that it can't go through. Won't come out. That friggin' let's try this. Oh, that's good enough. You can't be fiddling around with that a whole bunch. Are you looking at Boris? You want to chop? I bet you do. Alright, there's that. I won't add any more salt to it now. But yeah. Anyways, I'll bring you back in a bit. It's just going to be me flipping these over a couple more times. I will probably add some onion and garlic powder when it gets more cooked. And yeah, then we'll do up the potatoes. I'll show you this after, but then we'll do the potatoes up and see what other veggies I have to go along with it. Whew. Okay guys, that pork is still in the pan. I ended up putting all the pork in one pan, put some water in it, and put a lid on it, skewed, so by the time the water's done boiling and evaporating, the pork chops will be done. But they're browned on both sides and they're whatever. It's fine. I'll check them after I'm done peeling these spuds. And I have to wear gloves for those that are new because potatoes make my hands super itchy. So, but I wear gloves a lot of the time when I'm prepping food. It's just a thing that I do. I gotta remember I don't need to go overboard. I don't need to have a giant Harriet pot of potatoes. But they haven't had potatoes in a while. Well, they've had fries and stuff, but I thought I'll do this and I can have it all cleaned up before the kids get home. Because who wants to have to clean up and got a house full of kids on a Friday night? I want to get all my work done early in the day. And that way I can have a shower after. I can know that my family's fed and they're off for the weekend. Maze has hockey tomorrow. Misha has gymnastics. And there might be acting tomorrow. I don't know. For Misha. She's going to be in the play Evita. And, I mean, she's not like the main character, but she's going to be, she'll be in that, sing a couple songs or something. Look at that big one. It's a nice size one. Oh, my wash machine's spinning out. My wash machine on the normal wash takes an hour. The heavy duty, it takes whatever. My dishwasher, I use the express wash, which before, when I first got it, it took 40 minutes, but I refilled the dish agent that helps it dry. What's it called? I forget. Finish something. I don't know. And now it's not 40 minutes, it's 30 minutes. But if I was to use auto wash or heavy duty wash, it's like 2.5 hours to wash a load of dishes. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I don't got time for that. I use the dishwasher at least twice a day. And I know not everybody uses a dishwasher like as much. I never grew up with a dishwasher. We never had a dishwasher until we bought our first house back in 2005. It came with a dishwasher. So that was a big deal. But now I'm used to a dishwasher. I like having a dishwasher. It makes my life a lot easier. Even though washing a sink of dishes takes a lot less time than washing a thing of dishes. It's a place where I can hide dirty dishes until it's time to wash them instead of them just sitting in my sink. That sort of thing. That was a big one. Boris is directly under the table. I don't know where. Violet must be out there. I just put some wood in the fire. I didn't put any in this morning at all, but I can see it's starting to, like the smoke starting to barrel up at the top. So it must be catching. So that's good, because it was just coals in there. But it's cold enough you need a fire going, and I want this kitchen to be cozy. I edited a video this morning too. It was the one that when I opened the mail, teacup mail call, where I got all my cards. That was awesome. But anyways, I know I said before I went on my trip I want to paint my kitchen. I still want to do that. I'm just trying to get up that energy that I had before I left on my trip, because I know some people have asked me, when are you going to start your kitchen? I am going to do my kitchen. I want to do my cupboards because they look filthy. They're not filthy, but they look filthy, like they're all chipped and stained and stuff. And I'm probably just going to paint them white, like the same color that they were. I would, because I want to use paint that I already have here at the house, like reuse, or not reuse, use the leftover paint. I don't want to go spend a whole bunch of money. This can be a temporary thing. I can redo the kitchen again in 10 years how I really want it. I want the ugliest retro looking orange, green, well, you know. Okay, I won't go crazy, but I'd like to get the new flooring, like the linoleum. Not to put a whole new floor in, but like we ripped up the linoleum that was on top of this, but all around the edges of my kitchen is all the glue part where that other linoleum that we took off was glued. And then underneath that, well, I only know because when we took the stove out, there's a really old funky looking linoleum under there that's probably like 50 years old. I would love to have that, but I can't just tear this up. I don't know if the whole kitchen floor is like that. It's glorious. But, well, I will get to it. I just haven't got to it yet. I need to get into that frame of mind. I can't just up and do it, because just with all the painting projects me and Dad did here, I've come to realize just painting a room is a lot of work. Painting a kitchen is an extra lot of work, because if you have to tape around everything, it's a daunting task. It's overwhelming. So I know I just need to take one thing at a time. When I do the cupboards, I'll just do the bottom cupboards in one day. Another day I'll do the top cupboards. Another day I'll do this wall here. Another day, like, and what about that brick? I need to wash it. And how do I paint that? I don't know. A spray can? How would I get into all those little cracks? That would be a tedious task. So, I don't know. And to pay somebody to come and do this, that would be an arm and a leg, I'm sure. So, I will get to it. I just need to grasp onto that energy and frame of mind before I start doing that. I have all these things I want to do. Like, I want to organize my bookshelves upstairs. I want to start working on my other, like, book channel again sometime. But to sit down to do that, it's like, I want to still finish my attic. There's stuff up there I need to get rid of. I have to get rid of. There's clothes up there that don't need to be here. The kids are never going to wear them. They've either outgrown them or I know that they won't wear them. And there's just stuff up there that needs to go. But I have an energy block on it. You know, those things you procrastinate about. I finally called about my prescriptions yesterday. Like, I've been procrastinating about that since I got back from my trip. Mental health is a thing. It certainly is. Alright. This is almost... I'll finish this one up. Oh, there's 3... Yeah, I'll finish this up because I still got that other bag of potatoes, so whenever I make potatoes again, we can use those. I'm going to rinse these potatoes off and then fill it up with cold water and get it going right away. That's what I'm going to do. So, okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, the potatoes and carrots are bubbling. I took the meat off and the drippings that were left in there, like sometimes I let it all evaporate, but I added a little more water back to it so I could get the bits off the bottom. And I made a gravy and I didn't film it because I had to do it fast. I did a slurry with flour and cold water in a mason jar, shook it up, then I added it to the bubbling bits at the bottom with the broth. But the meat's done. I'm not going to put gravy on the plates when I assemble them, but I will warm up the gravy when it is supper time. For those that want gravy can have gravy, but it tastes fine. This is just the pork drippings and some water and the spices. And yeah, I wasn't planning on doing that, but I thought, oh, I'll just make a gravy to go along with it, just to kick the supper up a notch. All right. I set my timer for 10 minutes just to check those spuds, but I'm going to have a sparkling vanilla cherry carbonated water. Oh, there's laundry that needs to be folded, but there's stuff in the washer now that needs to go in the dryer. And where's Violet? Where's Violet? Violet! Violet! I gotta go find her. Oh, she was just laying on Misha's bed. I said, what are you doing? She just looks at me. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing, but I was like, I hope I didn't leave her outside. Or she slipped out or something like that. But Boris is down here. Q does a button. Eh? Oh, here comes Violet now. What were you doing? Just getting some extra Z's or something? Oh, of course. All right, I just strained the potatoes and carrots and put some butter and salt, a pinch of sugar in the carrots. I'm gonna let that butter melt, and then I'll go out and whip up the potatoes with some milk, break up the carrots a bit, and yeah. But I'm gonna take these off and hang these up. All right, I was just letting these cool, and while that butter's melting down into the potatoes and stuff, I'm gonna cut up a couple of these pork chops. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut up a couple of these for some of the plates. All right, it's 10:10. So I cut up meat for each of them. This one's Misha's, Maze's. He likes to eat it off the bone, so I left some on the bone. Mally's very particular. She doesn't like any fat and stuff, so hers is there. And there's Zaya's. She's not the biggest meat eater. She wants some, but she doesn't want, like, Misha and Maze. Very much carnivores. Anyways, there's the carrots. I kind of broke them up a bit with Bob there. Whipped up the potatoes. I just opened this can of beans. Mally had taken the label off by mistake, or it fell off or something, so she just put a label on it and put beans. So I knew what it was. But green beans, and that's the leftover meat. Yeah, so I just wanted to have it all out, and then there's the gravy too for when it comes time to eat. But I'm going to set you guys up and do up these plates. I did that up. There's some meat left. We had more than I thought that we were going to have. And some potatoes. The beans and carrots are gone, but there's a plate for everybody. And I'll just warm up the gravy when the kids warm up their plates. And I can get all these pots and pans washed before they get home. All right, it's 10:31. It's all, I got the dishwasher going with the pots. There's one pan that didn't fit in there, but that's okay. And the plates are wrapped up, put away. I will wait for that dryer to be done, and then I'll fold all that laundry up. But yeah, it's before 11. I'm going to finish this. I didn't end up finishing it, so I'll finish that up and have a little rest. Alright guys, it's only 12:31. Everything's going really slow now. I just got off the phone with my mother-in-law. My husband's upstairs. He's doing some meeting or something like that. I should check the stuff on the dryer. I think it just stopped. But then I'll fold that other stuff up. I'm just like, I'm all willy-nilly now. I can't go up and lay down because he's upstairs working at the desk. I mean, I could, but that's not comfortable for me. He doesn't seem to care, but yeah. Yeah, I'll do that laundry. That's what I'll do. Alright, I set you guys up thinking those guys might start horsing around, but they didn't really, so we're not all that thrilling today, are we? But there's the clothes. I still have a half a load in the washer. Mazai didn't bring down her laundry, so I'm waiting until she gets home because I'm not going up there fishing around her room to get it. So when she gets home, she can bring that down and we'll get that going. But, yeah. Misha Mays, my husband's, my little thing up there. And then the bathroom. Mazai has some hoodies there, but... Oh, there's a bunch of Randalls out there. You're up on my tripod. Can you see out there? I see 3 Randalls. Am I pointing in the right direction? I can't tell. Anyways, they're out there scavenging for whatever. But I'll put away the face cloths and dishcloths and towels and my one little stretch pants things. And yeah, I'll have some more laundry to do tomorrow because I'm having a shower. I wore this hoodie for like 3 days. I just put it on when I get up in the morning because the house is cool. Changed my clothes, but you know. Okay guys, it's 5:15. My husband just got home from getting Zaya and they stopped at the store. Ooh, Boris, get going. Anyways, he picked up some more margarine.
My plate, so.
It's in the microwave.
Can you guys move?
Violet and Boris, come here. Doorknobs. Oh, just a second. Okay, so he got that. 2 things of strawberries. I asked him to get frozen strawberries, like for the strawberry social coming up on Valentine's. These probably won't last till then. I don't know if they were on sale, but, you know, strawberry social, Valentine's, whatever. Manly just made some more cornbread. It's still warm, actually. Got a thing of Moon Mist ice cream, 2 things of hash browns, another thing of margarine, because it's way cheaper than butter, a thing of eggs, some apple cinnamon Cheerios, some coffees, and I think that's everything. There's a Papa box here. I'll sit down and do a haul. Okay, are you going to heat up your plate? The gravy's in there too, if you want gravy.
It's in there?
It's all in there. I just didn't put gravy on your plate because I didn't know if you wanted it. So take everything out.
Beans on my plate?
Yes, I did put beans on your plate. Green beans. They're good. Spicy barbecue chips. Boris is right here because he knows there's a treat in here probably for him.
I'll get some.
Wafer cookies. Marshmallows. Papa's homemade Montana's homemade donuts. He got the recipe from Montana. Jeez, I'm stuttering my words. One of you guys maybe sent him the recipe. Some chocolate sticks. Some strawberry candies. I'm going to save these for strawberry social. Strawberry filled candies. Those are saved for Valentine's. Some popcorn. Some butter toffees. Some York peppermint patties. They already had their supper, but they could wait a little while. I guess till after supper to take them out. Some fruit-filled candies. They just had it right before you got home. So just eat your supper and then take them out.
Can you not give them their treats then, maybe?
Well, that's kind of hard.
No.
Sour straps. Gummies. That's new.
Violet doesn't like the milk ones, so I don't want to be an issue with Violet.
Some not Oreo cookies. This is a big box full. And Ms. already took her Pepsi. 4 little Pepsis. And he got a new box. I already have 2 of his boxes here. Yes, Morris. Yes. Take it and go. Violet, you want it? Come here.
Okay.
Anyways, that's the Papa haul. I'm going to put this stuff away. They can have a bit of it because they ate their supper. Well, Mazai hasn't eaten hers yet, but she's going to get it now. And yeah,
Sit.
that's the haul.
Sit.
Well, hey friends, it's Tracy from another day. I'm just sitting down. I sent the kids off all on to school this morning. Had my coffee, did my all my routine and stuff, and I just want to put an ending on this video. So, yeah, I like the TV dinner kind of days. It's always a lot of work in the morning, but it is very convenient for later on in the day. So, I try to do that once in a while, and they just need to warm up their plates in the microwave 2.5 to 3 minutes with some gravy on it if they want or not. And it's piping hot, and it was made fresh that day, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But anyways, I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, okay guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.